Fuck. My fucking headphones. I don't need my fucking headphones right now. Well, how are y'all doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day today. Damn sure started out nice. Woo, been on a little bit of a roller coaster, and I'm sure every one of y'all have too. We have taken control of the Senate. We have finally chased the scumbags out of our house. But guess what? Just like any cockroach, it's going to be hard to exterminate all this shit. What we are seeing on the steps of the U.S. Capitol, our house, is the equivalent to the Nazi Party of Germany. That's exactly who those people are on the steps of our Capitol. They're modern day Nazis. In my opinion, nowadays, if you got a Trump flag flying, baby, you might as well just go ahead and put the swastika out there. Go ahead. It means the same thing. A violent coup of our government. Are you shitting me? Really? Really? And I just watched that mealy-mouthed little weasel, the little coward, the draft-dodging scumbucket that sits in our house still, just put out a video, and he starts it out reassuring his minions that the election was stolen. This is terrible. My election was stolen from me. But please go home peacefully. Pay no attention that the Democrats stole the election. I'm sure people want to, John, what do you think? I'll tell you what I want to think. I want to hear what comes out of Ted Cruz's mouth next. What comes out of your mealy little mouth, your squimy little pie hole, Ted? Is this what you wanted, buddy? Is this enough sucking up to Donnie? Where are you, Mike Pence? Where is the 25th Amendment? Where is a guy that stands up for this country in the Republican Party? I don't see him. What I see is the result of a Republican Party who turned their back and allowed a criminal, a con man, an insane, narcissistic nut job to go wild in our democracy. That's what I see the result of. The Republican Party turning their back on decency, on truth, on honesty, on honor, on anything else. Hell, I got a family member who's out there writing on her Facebook page that she thinks all those people are just Antifa dressed up like Trump supporters. How ignorant, how completely ignorant do you have to be to believe anything of what you see is anything but Nazis? Just Hitler Youth wanting to take over. You see the guy got his feet kicked up on Nancy Pelosi's desk? Are you shitting me? You got your face on camera? Go to prison. Hell, in my book, let's do it like Donnie says in the old days and just line you up, buddy. I could give two shits for the people that are at our house. Bunch of, you talk about snowflakes, you talk about a bunch of whiny little babies. No shit. We stood up. We formed a resistance. We fought. We fought the good fight, baby. And we won. We won the House. We took the White House, and now we take the Senate. I am proud. What I see when I see a Trump flag is a traitor. Somebody who would gladly turn their back on America's democracy. Let's install a king. Is that the plan here? What do these morons think they're going to do? Run in there and what? Grab somebody? Somebody's already been shot. In this mealy-mouthed little piece of shit that sits in our house comes out to fan the flames, baby. Make it worse. Let's really get them agitated. Remind them that the election was stolen only in your mind, you little dweeb. In the dreams of people like Ted Cruz, Matt Gaetz down there, Louis Gohmert in my state. Disgusting people who have no honor and should not be in our house. They should be removed from their seats and sent back to their state. Let the governors appoint new congressmen and senators who will not turn their back on democracy, who will not become traitors and support the sedition of this democracy. None of them should be seated in our house. Ted Cruz is a traitor. Well, Ted Cruz been a traitor for forever. Are you shitting me? He's a whore bought and paid for by Donnie, baby. Ted Cruz, he'll lick anybody's boot. My state, my governor, my lieutenant governor, my freaking attorney general. That's who these idiots are. They're willing to overturn this democracy for their own greedy little power structure or some money or something. They have no honor. Not a one of them. And we need to work. We have risen up. We have seen this. We have taken the White House, the Senate, and the House. We need to keep that shit up, baby. We need to keep doing it in our states. Turn it all freaking blue and run these little maggot Nazis into what? Some corner up in Idaho or something. I don't know. I heard they got a lot of white supremacists up in Idaho. No offense to Idaho. I know there's good people up there too. I don't give a shit where they go. They're not American, baby. I don't see the American. My Biden flag has been proudly flown in front of my house for years and years and years. It's called the American flag. I served it. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of the stand that this Blue Dot family has taken. I am proud of every one of you that spoke, whether it be on camera or whether it be in this conversation that's going on. I am proud of every one of you that stood up and voted against this fascist Nazi party that is now called the Republican Party. That's who they are. And we have watched them stand back and allow a madman to destroy this nation. No honor amongst thieves, baby. And they're all thieves, one way or the other. Somebody's texting me. Somebody's texting me again. I don't know who's texting me. My phone's not in here. Anyway. Let's go see. I'm pissed. I'm pissed just like every one of y'all are. I'm beside myself with looking at my TV and seeing what I'm seeing. Really? People throwing hunks of wood through the window. Inside the Capitol. Inside the chambers. Inside the offices. Really? These are the patriots that Donnie sends forth? These are treasonous assholes.
Want to cut in too much, but just to let you know, Ossoff got it.
They got them all on camera. They got their faces. Arrest them. Arrest them all. And throw the bums out of our house the senators and the congressmen that back this shit. Get them out of our Congress. They are not worthy of the House. Well, let's go to our first caller, see if anybody's there. Hey, Travis, are you there? Oh, Travis? Not
Yeah, I'm getting it set up. Just 1 second.
Okay. Maybe.
For the record, I want everybody to take a minute to remember the Black Lives Matter protest that was in front of the White House a while back when they unleashed tear gas into a crowd of peaceful protesters. These people were allowed to get inside the House building. They were able to get inside, and I'm only hearing one person was shot.
Indeed.
I'm only here, and I want you to understand that there's reasons why Black Lives Matter have to exist, and it's because of shit like this. And not to mention that we have 14 more days until things finally switch over. So I plead to everybody be safe, because I fear this is only the beginning. I hope I'm wrong. I hope that this is about as bad as it gets. But at this point, I don't know. I just cannot believe that they allowed this to happen. And of course, what he just said on TV, what he just said on TV is not surprising. We knew he was going to say that, so I'm not even going to waste my energy on that. But I can just tell you, if that was a group of Black Lives Matter people on the grounds there invading the Capitol building, there would have been blood. A lot of it.
A lot of it.
And I think that's going to be the deeper thing we all have to reflect on when it comes to this. When this is all over, this is the problems that need to be addressed. And if they don't, things are only going to get worse from here on out. And we cannot allow another person like Trump to ever fucking run this country ever again, unless if this country likes the chaos we live in, which nowadays I like to think the majority of us are sane. But today, in seeing those who are in charge, I know not all of them are for this, but my God, those few in power that allowed this to happen, that's the problem. It's a few in power. But I don't fucking know. Anyway, let me get Discord set up, and I'm going to continue watching this. John Ossoff, though, got it. We have the Senate.
We have the Senate. Thank you, Georgia. Thank you, Georgia. From the bottom of all of our heart, thank you, Georgia, for turning out and giving us the Senate. Right now, it has never been more important that the adults in this nation, the true patriots of this country, have control of our House. Because I'm tired of watching my government do everything they can to hurt the American people while they lavish the wealthy and the corporations with every freaking thing they can throw at them. I'm tired of it. I don't know who these people on the steps of Congress are fighting for. Are you shitting me? You ignorant fools. One born every minute, though. How about it, Bernadette? How does it make you feel, baby?
John, what I don't want to pass up is the point that Travis just brought up. You know, we elected 2 senators to the House, to the Senate today, and that gives us control not only of the majorityship in the Senate, but also of all the fucking committees that Biden's going to need to appoint the people necessary to stop this kind of shit. Okay? I really want to take my time and pass it on to my brother Bill Jones, because I know he got a lot to say about all this, and I really respect his point of view.
And Bill Jones is indeed in the room. Hello, Bill.
That would be a ditto, Bernadette. By the way, I really enjoyed talking with you in the Blue Room. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate
There's so much love in this family.
I really do.
Ain't it sickening? Y'all stop that.
You got a lot of good family members, John.
We do indeed. We do indeed.
Yeah, buddy.
And
I just want to say this. Everybody has the same feelings about today. We all expected a shit show. We didn't maybe expect this, but I am so admirable for President-elect Biden to come on and call it like it was.
I watched
used two words. He used two words in that short speech that everybody should listen to. He said that this was not a protest. This was insurrection and borderline sedition. I believe he chose those two words specifically because those two words, insurrection and sedition, appear in the Constitution.
Yes, they do.
And they appear in Title 18 of the U.S. Code.
So
when you try to overthrow the government and you do anything to break a door down, pass a doorway, break a window, anything to break into a federal building, that is 10 years in prison, my friend.
Let's go.
And when he used those two words, and then he announced that his appointee for Attorney General is going to be Mr. Merrick Garland.
Yes, indeed.
I shed a tear, my friend.
Hey, as a matter of fact, wait a minute.
Yes, buddy. I mean, what a salute to Justice Garland. He should have been a Supreme Court judge, but now he's going to be one hell of an Attorney General.
Yes, he will.
I am so thankful for Mr. Biden and his leadership. And when he spoke, I just had you in my mind when recently, in fact, several times, you said you cannot wait to have a real president again. Well, my friend, we're going to get one real shortly,
real
buddy.
soon. Real soon.
Yep.
And that's exactly what I saw in Joe Biden when he came out today was a president.
Yep.
Not some mealy-mouthed little piece of shit that came out a few minutes later, but a president that spoke to this nation. And I am so in a hurry. I really am to get to the 20th. I don't drag his ass out. I don't care if he flies off the day before and goes wherever just get the hell out of our nation. And by the way, why don't you take all these little Nazis with you?
But that's I agree. Anyway, that's all I have to say. And I just want to thank everybody in the Blue Room for talking earlier. I was in there for an hour or two, and they got talking to a lot of folks and Bernadette and Ozzy Dave and everybody, and it was wonderful. And
this is 4 years in the making.
We have a Senate that now will have a decision maker by the name of Vice President Kamala Harris, and we will have, looks like it's going to be Mr. Schumer. I don't know, but we'll see who the majority leader is going to be picked. I believe that will be up to the discretion of the Vice President.
Yep.
So we'll see.
We'll see what's going to happen. Well, I'm just...
bye, Mitch, by the way.
Yeah. Adios, Mitchie boy. Get out. As a matter of fact, Hillary
Clinton.
Huh?
I'm gonna pan out and let a bunch of people come in and talk.
Okay, Bill. Thank you very much.
That's the reason why I wanted to give Bill the space, John.
Yeah.
That's exactly why I wanted to give him the space. But I just want to report that I just watched images of the National Guard walking through our Congress.
Good.
How does
let's start getting the cuffs out. Let's start hauling people out of there.
That they're in there, the fact that they're in there is despicable.
It is.
What Hillary said about Republicans being deplorable, she was so off base. She was off base with that. They are so much more disgusting than deplorable.
They're worse than that. They're traitors to this country.
Yep.
And they will be
Anyway, I'm going to go calm down.
All right,
I'm going to calm down and watch this, and I just want to let you guys know I love you. And
we love you back,
remember
brother.
this. We won, man. We won.
This is 4 years in the making, baby. This is 4 years.
Now we got
some
work to do, so I'm gonna take a breath, and we're gonna start going to work here in a couple days.
Now is not the time to quit, baby. Now it's time to full steam ahead. Thank you, Bill, for being here.
Now the work starts.
Now the work starts.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Love you all. Thank you again, Bernadette.
Not a problem, Brett. Anytime.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and let Mitch get into the room here. Mitch, are you with us? I knew you were, brother. Let me start off by saying thank you very much, Mitch, because Mitch Goldstein just donated $25 through Super Chat. Thank you very much, Mitch. I appreciate that. And let
I actually meant to do 250, but you can have the 20.
I don't do that.
I'm joking.
I hope you are. I really do.
Hey, dude, I don't understand why everybody's so somber. I think this is a great day for America.
It is a great day for America to see exactly. I wish I could get rid of that noise. Travis, do you know how to get rid of that
noise? It's a great day for America.
Do I just have to turn down the volume on the Mac or something? Oh, Travis is off from his computer right now.
Yeah, you smoking some crack or something?
I probably so. I'll hold up over there. Got the pipe out, probably. Yeah. Not that man. Not that man. They're not.
Hey, dude, man, this is a great day because this is the day that we lay it on the floor. Okay?
We do.
Now we will see. We have now seen the kind, now everybody in the world can see the kind of big adolescent baby Trump is. He once again had an opportunity to do the right thing and failed to do so. Failed us. Right. Failed the American people. And we've also seen the Georgia Senate go to a reverend, a black reverend, and a Jewish entrepreneur, and throw two entitled scumbags out of the Senate.
Indeed.
And Mitch McConnell is now going to have the broom closet for an office in the Senate, and he can go fuck himself. And I wish he was born with some other name other than Mitch.
Yeah, you're the good Mitch. We know that, Mitch. You are the good Mitch. But
Trump must be punished for this.
That didn't.
He must be punished for this.
Him
now
and the ones that signed Ted Cruz. Top of the list, baby. Let's go. You want to
fuck about
shit?
Them. I don't give a fuck about them. I want that motherfucker punished. I want that
and he's doing
punished.
It after what you saw on your TV. He is still trying to stand out there and say, "I won the election." Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me?
We was robbed.
He was robbed. Right. He's a lying sack of shit. Who a bunch of gullible assholes believe in.
We discussed this day, although perhaps we didn't know we were for the last 4 years.
Yes.
And I think, this is either going to be the end of it or it's going to be the beginning of the darkest time in American history.
Yeah.
It is my belief that when the sun goes down, which it will very, very soon, there's going to be some heads cracked at the Capitol. And I'm very, very glad there were almost no counter-protesters today at the Capitol. Thank heavens, because those people are going to get their asses beat down bad.
Yes.
They desecrated, and I'll tell you something. You may have cops. They may be conservative or racist, whatever. Let me tell you something. One thing about cops, they consider their shit sacred. They take an oath to protect the Capitol. Those motherfuckers tramped through the secure areas, went through Pelosi's files, sat in the speaker's chair. All those areas are sterile areas. They're going to have to comb that whole building with dogs and all kinds of shit to make sure that nobody booby-trapped our Capitol with explosives or
not to mention disinfect the whole freaking thing.
Not to mention disinfect it.
Yeah.
So all this is a temper tantrum. Trump once again had an opportunity. All he would have had to do was say, "Hey, okay, he won."
Yep, he ain't doing that because he's a whiny little bitch.
Or he's going to just say, "Look,
he'll burn it
down."
For the
sake of argument, he could have said, "For the sake of argument, I still think I was robbed, but Biden's going to be president."
Yeah, that's all he has to say. He's not man enough.
That's all he had to say.
He's not man enough. He cannot bring himself to do that.
He's not a man at all.
Not at all.
He's not a man. He's never worked a day in his life. He's never not paid for a piece of pussy in his life. Fuck Trump.
Fuck Trump.
I'll let someone else.
These are the that's what bothers me so much. These idiots on the Capitol steps, they believe him. They believe in him. They like him.
Dude, I was watching
he is a scumbag.
You should see the money that was rolling into Trump when he was making his speech.
That's what it's about, baby. That's what it's about.
fundraising exercise. He wants to squeeze these stupid motherfuckers for as much money as he can, which he is doing. He doesn't give a shit if the Capitol gets burned down.
Money,
That's
baby.
not his.
Not his.
That's not his property.
That's your house. It's not his house. It's your house that he's burning down.
Well, I'm just glad that the blue dots are not there. I'm glad that those people are there to show America and show the world who they fucking are.
Yeah.
Trump, of course, as he does every day, is showing us that he's a big, sobby, weak, soft, effete pussy.
Hey,
just
are
like
you describing the Republican Party, Mitch? 'Cause that's who I see. That's
even the
who I
Republicans, even McCarthy was like, dude.
Yeah, no shit.
Even McCarthy
I think Benedict Arnold is probably poking his head out of his grave saying, dude, I wasn't this bad.
Dude, for those of you who don't know, that's the minority leader in the House, Kevin McCarthy. He was like the president needs to tell everybody. I'm telling you, man.
On my phone.
And now here's the thing. Here's the thing about why I know this strategy will fail. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to be dominating. Please forgive me.
No.
But here's how I know this strategy will fail. Because I know the way these guys think. You remember what happened after 9/11? You couldn't fart in a fucking airport for a year after 9/11. Because they had that shit locked down hard.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to see the next time that Congress convenes to certify the election and prepare for the inauguration of President Biden. We are going to see everything locked down to the max. These guys have overplayed their hand.
Yep.
And now they're going to pay. And let me tell you, have you ever been to the Capitol, John?
Yes, I have.
Cameras.
Yes.
There are
everywhere. But you ain't stepping on that property.
Listen,
you're not going into Washington, D.C. They already know who you are.
There are 2,000 cameras in the public areas of the Capitol.
You don't think they have cameras?
2,000 cameras.
I say round them up, Mitch. Round them up. Every one of them should be charged.
Dude, what can you do? If they don't round these people up, then I'm going to go break into my neighbor's house. I'm going to go steal a car.
Yeah. Well, why
shouldn't I?
Why shouldn't you? Because what the hell? Laws don't mean shit.
I'm angry.
I got to get TW in here, who has been sitting there quietly waiting. TW?
I've been actually listening, so I'm good. If the witch wants to talk for a few seconds more, hey, no problem.
Well, I just want to make sure we welcomed you into the room, brother.
Well,
I mean, normally we don't give a shit about you, TW, but
really, I say that.
That's a lie, brother.
Out and whoop his ass. But that's me.
At this point, brother, that's I agree with you. I'm at that point. Drag his ass out.
A couple cowboys out, cowboys up, and beat the shit out.
How many last chances has the Republican Party had? We gave it to him on a silver platter during the impeachment. Here you go, boys. He's a crook. We gave it to you.
Now it's blatantly out there.
You stood to stay with the traitor all the way up until this shit. Until the shit you see on your TV right now. Every one of those congressmen, the 140 that stood up and said, I'm going to protest, every freaking one of them should lose their seat because they are part of this. They are started. It started with Ted Cruz's mouth. It started with Ted Cruz's mouth, but every one of them signed up for it. So every one of them that signed up to protest and object to this electoral count, which has been this is, like they said, the most secure election in our lifetime. In the history of this country, everybody has looked at this. There is no cheating, no nothing. It's a whiny little bitch that is willing to destroy a country.
They were talking about it this morning on our news channel. One of our senators, now he's a state senator. He's not a senator in the Senate anymore. He is, back here now. He basically was one of those ones that, they need to call it over. They asked him to come to the state Senate today because they want his resignation on their desk.
They should all resign. Every one of them.
So I think it's time. I'm
what
sorry.
What excuse are they going to come back with, TW? What excuse are they going to walk into that chamber? Are they going to still continue with their objection?
And say something. Yes. They're going to, that's the thing. How could Jim Jordan, any of those assholes, go in there and say, Well, you see what happened.
Looky
So,
here, the
I
people
saw what
outside,
you
they're
guys
mad,
started.
they're angry. We should investigate this. No, we should throw Jim Jordan's
saw
ass
what
out
you
the
guys-
door along with Ted Cruz and the rest of these assholes.
I saw what he started. I saw what all of them started. I saw what Ted Cruz started. I saw what they basically were starting it, and other people were trying to tamp down the flames.
I'm pissed. I'm pissed.
Oh.
What else?
I
can
don't blame
say?
you.
I'm mad. I'm just. I'm
Don't blame
to a
you.
point.
I don't
that
blame
just-
you.
I'm
I
watching.
mean, I'm like,
This is the worst assault
know,
on our democracy in my lifetime. This is worse than Pearl Harbor. Think about it. This is worse in the respect that this comes from within. These are our citizens, our fellow citizens, standing up on that Capitol, defying everything that we've ever learned to love about this country. Willing to burn it
just
down
treating
for
it like
what?
nothing.
For what? An obvious
Treating it like
liar,
nothing.
an obvious con man, a fornicator,
You know, I
a
didn't-
pussy
I
grabber.
didn't think, when I got up this morning, I heard that Ossoff, it's pretty much in there, and I was like, okay, cool.
Morally
And
bankrupt.
I thought, I thought all this is going to be great. And then I started watching the news, and it's like, what the hell is going on? I mean, people were just rioting in the streets. And
Mitch
it's because
Baxter,
of
right.
that
American
man.
terrorist, baby.
It's that man in that office that basically incited this riot.
Kay
I don't
Allen.
give a shit what
Indeed.
you think.
So much
Jail
for law
him.
and order. Yeah,
Jail him.
like we were saying
Time
before.
that
If
the
this,
25th
if
Amendment,
like Travis said, if this had
upheld.
been the Democrats, if this had been a Democratic crowd, if
Yeah.
this had been a Black Lives Matter crowd,
Yep.
what do you think the outcome here would have been? If
Yep.
William Barr
It
was
would've
still
been
in
bitching
office,
the same
especially,
way.
they just love this, go out and bust heads. Shoot them is what they would say.
It's time to invoke
This
the 25th Amendment
is unacceptable
on his ass
because
right now.
this opens up for all of us to see the wounds in this country, the deep divide that this man has brought to this country. He is the American Hitler. That's the guy. You don't have to look anymore. Oh, John, you're going on. Just everybody. He is. He is. Look at that poster up there. That's him.
I mean,
That's
I'm
him.
sorry. They even said it today on the news.
Freaking
They said, "Look
Nazis.
at it. Go." Even our friend Bill Jones said it the same way. He said, "Look at it. He's getting all of it from Mein Kampf." There you go.
He is.
John.
Yes, dear. Yes, please. Calm me down. What?
This
I
is how
catch up.
democracies get broke. Okay? This what we're witnessing in our capital today is how it starts in other countries that we have fought for long and
Indeed.
hard. Our boys have gone over and fought wars so that they could
For
have
this shit,
the right
yes.
to vote. Okay? What we're witnessing today was an insurrection called by the president hours prior to this shit starting. He said he was going to go with them, and then his ass went and ran into the bunker of the White House and he started tweeting from there.
Yep. Got his blankie and
Okay?
his little and
It
his
was
pacifier.
nice. It was nice to see a presidential person come out and Joe
Yes.
Biden and speak to America
Indeed.
like he has some fucking common sense. And I
That's my
hope
president.
Like
that
he
they
cared
hope
for the country.
everyone. Look, I'm going to tell you what would happen if this was a black
Baby,
crowd.
you don't have to.
They
We
would
know.
blow up those faces on computer screens and go out and hunt these people down in their neighborhoods, find out who the fuck they were, and charge them with
And
sedition.
that's exactly what needs to happen here. It is. It is. What are we supposed to do as a nation? Turn our back to this and say,
But I'm gonna tell you
like
what
the cop
Black
that came out
America
here
did do
when my
today,
neighbor tried
John.
to do shit? Oh, they're just
Hold a
good old
minute.
boys
Hold a
just
minute.
having fun? No, this ain't good
Black
old boys
America
having
would have
fun.
never did this shit. First of all, okay, so let's not even make that comparison.
That's a
But
good
this
point.
Is what, wait a minute. This is what Black America did today. They elected two people
Yes, they
from the state
did.
of Georgia to the Senate.
Thank you,
so we can
Stacey
change
Abrams.
this
That
shit.
woman deserves.
And I don't give a fuck what these idiots are doing in D.C. right now. They are not going to stop this shit. Joe Biden will be president. No matter if this vote is counted in that fucking house or if it's done in a Zoom
Amen,
meeting,
sister.
they will be counted.
Yep.
They
It could
will.
be virtual. Who cares?
It doesn't matter. January 20th, it could happen in a closet somewhere. If there's a witness to it, it's a done deal. This is a
It
done
just
deal
needs-
anyway. Look,
It
I
just
got to
needs
stop
him,
everybody because
a witness and the
I got to catch up here. People have been generous in
Please
their
do.
donation, so I got to catch up here. Catman56, my buddy Keith donated $3 and said, if they were, there you go. Keith is a black man. Not that it
Yes.
should matter, but it does
No.
with these words. If they were BLM protesters, they would be tear gassed and shot on the spot. And I hit that with a sense of, because his words ring true.
Sadness. It's sadness.
It
It's
is.
sadness.
It is. Because we all know if the shoe was on the other foot,
Because he's
baby,
right.
this would be a different outcome, and we would not see people sitting inside the chambers of the House of Representatives or the Senate.
No.
We would not see that. Donald Trump's America, it's okay, baby. It's okay with them. It's okay because the Fuhrer of America encourages
sorry,
them to
but
do that.
he and those protesters
He
violated
is
the
still
law.
doing it right now. Let me catch up. Diana Mallory, bequeather of the Gong, donated $5 through Super Chat and said, time for the 25th Amendment. Take him out. Well, wait a minute. Got to move the arrow there. Well said, Travis. To the guy who did the selfie at Nancy's desk was fun. Up to 10 years in prison. Wait for jail for that.
Yeah.
There you go, baby. He's got it. Hey, look at me. I'm going to do a selfie right here. Look at me. I'm prison, baby.
Gonna put
Prison.
my feet
Go
on her
screw
desk.
yourself.
How
Yeah.
Go to
disrespectful.
screw your
But they
prison.
have a
Disrespectful to the House.
disrespectful pig
Yeah.
leading them.
Now I'm going to mess
Continue,
up.
And I'll tell-
John.
But let me
Miami.
tell you why they did it.
Huh?
Let me tell you why they did it. You know why they
No,
did it?
wait, hey, hang on. Let John finish calling
Well,
people
yeah,
out.
I got
They
a
are
list there.
donating money to this
I
show.
appreciate it too. But Miami Ricks donated $5 to Super Chat and said, came here as a refugee from war-torn Liberia and still proud how I was rescued from war. Never thought I'd see this happen in this great country. Miami Ricks, thank you for saying that, brother. Thank you for saying that. Any American, no matter how you got here, if you were born here, immigrated here, I don't give a shit if the aliens dropped you down. We should be
The people
proud.
got to remember
Our
we were
democracy
all
is going to
immigrants
hold through
at one
this
time.
attack. We never thought it. Miami, we never thought we would see it here in our country. A third world act like this. A bunch of thugs, a bunch of treasonous assholes, thinking they can use force. What are they going to do? Okay, you run your Trump. They run Trump flags up the flagpole. Are you shitting me? Anyway. Dolores Grant donated $5 to Super Chat and said, what Ben said, 25th Amendment now. Way past time, baby, way past time, but Mike Pence, he's hiding under a desk somewhere. Ben Treese donated $1 through Super Chat. Ben, thank you very much. Anthony Lester donated $5 through Super Chat and said, impeach him now while Congress is in joint session, and anyone else that helped them. Bar him from ever running for office again. Indeed, I agree with everything you just said, Anthony. And Johnny Fly, our own Johnny Fly, donated $5 and said, Mitch is so right. I am so proud of my fellow Democrats and Blue Dots for standing up for freedom. Fuck Trump forever. Indeed, Johnny Fly. And Sarge Tech just donated $5 and said, two bombs were placed in the Capitol building. A woman was also shot. Guns were drawn by police at windows broken by Trump rioters. Insane. I agree, Sarge Tech. I am sad. I am sad to see my country have to go through this kind of disgrace, this kind of just
John,
disregard. And he's
I
the
have
law
to
and
say-
order president? Are you shitting me? Come on, man. Come on.
John,
Yeah,
we've seen this shit before.
we have.
We've seen it the whole entire history of this country. I was listening to Tom Hartman the other day. He exclaimed, fascism raises its ugly head in this country about every 80 fucking years.
Welcome to fascism.
Okay? And
Trump
that's what we're watching here, and that's what we're trying to put down.
Yes.
Okay? But the racism that goes along with this bullshit
That's
is what this
personal
country
shit.
is founded on.
It
and
is.
until we deal with it in this country, we will deal with it over and over and over again.
You know something, Bernadette? You know something? When the new Senate is seated, we can pass the John Lewis Voting Rights Act.
Yes.
We can pass the George Floyd bill. We will be able to progress this nation because we're going to take the power away from the knuckle-dragging corporate monkeys that have had control for so long, that Mitch McConnell has tried to destroy this nation even during Obama's term. We now have the power. We need to exercise that power. We need to right this country.
Think of it, John. They need to make this too, because I think they need to make this as a law too. They need to make it like the Immigrants Act, because we are all immigrants. I'm sorry, people.
I have seen
We're
immigrants.
all immigrants.
We are all. What do you think you are?
To this.
I wish all these Aryan Nation shit guys, they can get the DNA test. Get the DNA test, buddy.
Looking for things.
You can't come in the club unless you get your DNA test, and it better be nothing but freaking milk toast.
I mean, we came to this country looking for a better life. Please, there's nobody in this country, nobody that is not an immigrant. Get over it,
There
people.
is not anybody that doesn't have the same blood running through your freaking blood veins as every other human on this planet. On this planet. You know, it just, that gets down to the basic. What are we doing? You know, with racism and hatred and everything that we've got going on.
Yeah.
Not from one particular group. The Nazis. The Nazis, they'll always have something. But now with this president, with this dick in our house, he has empowered them even more. It is going to make it more difficult to chase them back under their rocks, to make it a shameful act again. That no decent person, I don't see how any decent person can identify with the Republican Party now. Nothing. All I see is SWAT stickers.
I don't know how the Republican Party can actually sit there and look at the other part of the Republican Party and say, I don't even know how to put it. You know, how do you look at somebody across the table and say, you aren't with our country. You never have been.
These people don't read the Constitution. They could give a shit less about your argument for any legislation on any subject. The people that you see up there on those steps, they don't care about anything except Trump. These are the ones that Kushner spoke of. When Jared Kushner said it's not about the issues, it's about the attitude, he's right. He's right with the whole ball of wax. It has nothing to do with advancing America's anything. Nothing. It has to do with the attitudes of these Trumpers. The ones they picked up from the Tea Party, the racists from the birtherism, all balling up. Just get this whole ball of people that don't do anything but hate, and make them into the Republican Party again. That's what we have here. I was glad to see Speaker McConnell this morning stand up and tell his Senate, don't do this. Don't do this.
Yeah.
That's the only credit I'm going to give him. Doesn't cut him any slack with me. I want his ass gone. He is now the minority leader of the Senate. That's his title.
When I saw Jim Jordan stand up,
to the
I was
speakership.
like, "Are you kidding me?
Schumer. You're
going to sit here and do the same thing?" And that's ridiculous. We at least now know the people that are standing up, the people need to be removed.
And the ones that we got the guy who took the picture of himself in Nancy Pelosi's chair. How stupid Oh, well, I guess
Yeah,
he's
well.
yeah, well, there you go. He's a chumper, so
is
yeah,
it?
there you
Stupid
go.
does.
Pretty freaking stupid. You just bought yourself some prison time, and if you don't go to prison, that says a whole lot to me. If you don't get jail time for that kind of shit, something's wrong with our country, baby, because we're allowing these traitors to come into our house and defile it. You gonna say, Mitch?
Watching the Capitol Police are clearing the Capitol steps. They're actually very peacefully moving everybody off the Capitol steps and off the grounds of the Capitol.
I can see it now.
And
Oh,
they are
we're backing
slowly
up.
but
We were
surely-
just protesting. Okay, we're okay. Now, put cuffs on them.
Every one of them.
If they were inside that building, put cuffs on them. They were trespassing.
I'm just looking at I can just see the people
when they hit the
outside.
steps.
Again, you want to see two justices? How about that in Lafayette Square when we got our heads busted and tear gassed? How about that shit? Two justices right now in America. The Republican justice, well, we'll just basically back you guys up after you tore the shit out of everything. And on the other side, we have the Republican Party that will go beat your head in for standing there. I'm telling you, in my mind, the Republican Party is a reborn Nazi party from the word go. They're fascist. They want to work for nothing but rich people and corporations, whoever the hell's paying the big vacation every year for the family to go on. You know, those people. Those are the ones they side with, that they proclaim that they're just trying to do the American way of capitalism. Are you shitting me? Every time a Republican comes in our house, they spend their time robbing the bank. Go look at the graphs every freaking year since Reagan. Trickle-down economics is going to be great for America. It's a ticket to thieve, ticket to steal. And every time they walk out the house, they start with their austerity. Oh, we can't spend money. All these socialist ideas that these Democrats have. We don't have the money.
Should never be spoken again.
Tired of it. I don't want to reach across the aisle. I want our new Senate and our new House to do something to progress this nation past the bullshit that we have had to suffer through. I don't want to make nicey with them. Screw them.
Honestly, big change.
You love this country, show me, baby. And this ain't nothing but treasonous shit come out of this. But we knew this. You should be proud. Every one of you right now should be proud. We knew this 4 years ago how this was going to end.
That's right.
Hell, I've been Bill Maher.
We've been talking about it for 4 years.
I told you, you ain't gonna leave. You ain't gonna leave. Well, guess what? Comedy is what? Prelude? In this case. Because he's not leaving. He's still, even in the wake of the damage that has been done in our capital, he is still putting out a video and starting out by saying, oh, I won and they stole the election. Somebody shut him up. You want to know? Oh, I can't do that because of slap. That's slapping law. Somebody should have just slapped the shit out of him and tell him to shut up. We're tired of your scum-sucking mouth spitting crap out. I'm just sick of his face. He's a disgrace. He's everything America is not. And those people standing on the steps of our house are the same as him. Those 140 congressmen, Ted Cruz and the rest of the senators that signed up to speak, to object. Traitors. Every one of them. Mine first. He started this shit. Ted Cruz, my senator from Texas, the mealy-mouthed coward that bowed down to Trump, that coward was the first one to stand up and say, I object Arizona's vote. Are you shitting me, you little turd? Ted Cruz is what's wrong with our immigration problem.
And that's John Britabo for 2020 election. He will be our new congressman.
We need the slapping law, baby. I'm sitting here wondering right now.
Buddy.
I'm wondering right now what these congressmen and these senators are going to come back in the floor to speak on. What are they going to say? What is Ted Cruz going to come out and say? What are any of them going to come out and say after this? No, they'll come out with some. The master's not gone yet. Are you shitting me?
No.
They still have to be submissive to Donald Trump. They have to bow down to him and show him openly they love him. Show me you love me today, tomorrow, every day, and the day you don't, I'll smash your head in. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, look what he did to Pence.
He's trying to throw Pence under the bus. I don't give a shit about Pence.
Denounces him as a vice president. So.
Pence had his chance. All of these assholes have had their chance to stand up and do the right thing for America, for the Constitution, for this country. They failed.
Like they said on that news on MSNBC the other night. They said it is basically be loyal to Trump, and then when you're not loyal, he'll never be loyal to you. But
Trump is not
if you're
loyal
not
to
loyal
anything.
to him, he'll throw you under the bus.
NBC is reporting that senators and Congress will be moved to a secret, undisclosed location to finish their business. That the Capitol has been deemed unsafe because of potential biological, chemical, or explosive hazards. SWAT teams, blah, blah, blah. The entire Capitol will have to be resecured from stem to stern. May take days, weeks, or months.
Thank you for that breaking.
Yes, thank you, Mitch, for that, letting us know. There you go, baby. So they're going to move them to an undisclosed location. They're going to gather them up, and they're going to what? They are going to what? Are they going to still stand up there and look at this? We have to object because look at the people. Look at the. Are you shitting me?
Will. Yes, they will. You know they will.
I know they will. That's. Yeah.
I know.
That's what's making me mad. Is I know they will. They're going to try to use this to show as an example. Look how upset the people are. We must do this investigation. Fuck you. We've already had an investigation. We've had a state by state, county by county investigation. Oh, God. The ignorance of it. The pure ignorance of it and the display of it. So what the fuck y'all done?
We're trying to calm you down. We know you're upset, but we don't want you to have a stroke on air.
Baby. I can't say that
Just
enough.
listening, John.
I cannot stress how proud I am of this Blue Dot family. I'm sorry, Bernadette. What were you gonna say?
I can't.
Somebody
I can't
else
either.
talk besides me.
Yeah, I hear you, bro. It's disturbing to watch all this shit go down, but it's not like our country has not been through this before. We have. We have seen this shit many times in the streets before. We saw it all summer long.
Yeah.
We didn't see it to this level, and we didn't see the president of our United States ever just sit back and allow this shit to happen and not call for something to stop it. But he called for this insurrection. This shit is on his little bloody hands.
He motivated
just like
them.
The 400 and
He
the
told them in that rally this morning to march on to march.
Yes, he did. He let them march. He called for these senators and these representatives to stand up and verbalize his bullshit in the Senate. That's what incited these fuckers to do what they're doing. And I hope they got every last single one of them on camera.
They do.
So they could send their asses to jail.
They do. They have every freaking one of these people on camera. Mask, I don't give a shit. They got facial recognition shit. I watch
all these
CSI occasionally.
fuckers are going to lose their jobs. Oh, boo-hoo.
Oh, boo-hoo. Boo-hoo.
They're going to lose their
You know,
You disgraced
I
your
wish
country.
that we could fold time. I wish that we could fold time and make tomorrow the 20th and go ahead and seat Biden so we can get a handle on this bullshit that is going on in this country. Because another 14 fucking days, this mother will have the D.C. burnt down by then.
Again.
I tell you right now, Nancy Pelosi is the one who's holding the string. She is the one who's in charge of the situation. According to the Constitution, the House of Representatives is responsible for the oversight of the president. That is why bills of impeachment originate in the House.
There you go.
It's her move. It is
I
her
have
move.
no doubt.
Fifth Amendment,
Nancy
it's her
Pelosi
move.
will stand up for our country. Let's see
We'll
what
see.
happens. Well, let's see. I'm waiting because right now, anything short for me personally, anything short of allowing these congressmen and senators to reseat themselves is a disgusting thought.
Yep.
That, to me, is the number one thing. These assholes out on the street, they are just the little minions, the little brown shirt, the little Nazis that followed Hitler right down the tube, baby. These are them. These are the Americans that would follow Hitler. They are no better than the brown shirts of 1930s Germany. They're the same kind of people. They're in every freaking way.
Are sitting mighty pretty tonight, but this stunt, that shit that fucking went on today, is not going to stop Biden from being seated as president.
And they
if
do that.
they want to see this country rise up, I'll take to the fucking streets. My vote fucking counted. I don't give a fuck what these assholes say.
My vote counted in the majority in every respect, in the popular vote, in the electoral vote. The electoral vote certified independently in each state. That has already, before it was certified in each state, went through a whole shitload of court cases and observations and everything else. Everybody look at everything. Because the little whiny bitch up in the White House is going to say different no matter what you do. I was glad to see the Republicans down in Georgia stand up to his ass. Thank you, Georgia. You have saved your country. You have saved your country by electing 2 Democrats. Thank you, Georgia, so much.
Yeah,
you have saved this nation.
Black women, I tell you, I celebrate.
Baby.
The women color of America, the women of color of America saved America today. And don't any of you ever forget that. Don't any of you think that white men saved America today. Because I'll tell you, black women, women of color, saved America today.
That's right.
That's right, Mitch. That's true. Let me see. Let me let Leo Sahaki know. He called me on message. Leo, can you hear me?
I can.
You are on the air, buddy.
Well, that's fine by me. I don't know if you got my message, John.
No.
I'm going to be doing a live later on. You and I have talked about doing one together, and I think this is about as much of a time as we should.
Yeah.
I'm hearing too many people calling for too much shit, and this is a time for cooler minds to prevail, and this is a time. This is not a time for calling for violence.
No. There should be nobody on our side should be out there. Nobody from the Democratic side should be out there doing anything. We won. There's nothing for us to protest at all. Let them be the ones standing on the street. Let them be the ones being arrested, photographed. Let them be the ones demonstrating their willingness to turn their back on this country. I'm going to stay in my house and watch it on TV. And use my voice, baby.
The revolution will be televised.
The revolution will be televised. And here we are. We're watching it.
Revolution is not the thing, but...
Yeah. Well, hey, Leo, we're in the room right now. We're live. If you want to come in the Discord room, you're welcome to come in here. And that way I don't have to hold the phone up to the microphone.
That's what I'll do. And I'll talk to you in a moment.
All righty. Bye.
Awesome.
Yeah, this is not a coup. This is a tantrum.
Yes,
and we have to recognize nothing that these people would have done are going to change the constitutionally mandated outcome of the results of the election.
And
it's not going to happen. It's a tantrum.
The sad thing is every one of them, Ted Cruz included, every one of them knows the outcome of what the process that they started in there. They knew as soon as that objection was done, this would happen. What's the other outcome? You got a whack job in the White House sitting up there talking to all his minions down the street about storming the Capitol, And you come along, Ted Cruz, oh, I object because I'm a dumbass. Oh, shit. I'm telling you.
Do you have any super chats?
I want to see people arrested for this shit. I want to see people lose their seat in our house.
Yep.
For sedition, for an attempt.
They're not going to take responsibility any more than Trump will take responsibility for his part in this.
What I was going to say a little while ago was, again, Mike Pence again has an opportunity in the last waning days of this madness to step forward and do the right thing. And if now is not the time, never is there a time. If you're not going to do it now, Mike Pence, just put the armband on, buddy. Go ahead and get your swastika armband out.
What's it going to take?
I've been calling Mike Pence a potted plant ever since, okay?
He's
shaking in his roots right now.
He's a poser.
Okay, he's shaking in his roots right now.
What's funny is
to the
he
background.
can't be fired by the
Mike
president,
Pence is not going to do shit. Okay? He ain't going to do shit. He's been licking Trump's ass the whole goddamn time.
Exactly.
He don't want to turn on Trump.
He's a
Trump
coward.
has already turned on
Ted
his
Cruz
fucking
is
ass.
about the biggest coward Texas ever offered up. Are you shitting me? If Ted Cruz would have been at the Alamo when William Barrett Travis drew the line and said anybody want to leave, they can leave right now, Ted Cruz would have been screaming across the dust. Ted Cruz would have gone out there to Santa Ana and say, hey, buddy, I know a back way. Just let me be somebody in your regime. That's who Ted Cruz is. He just wants to be somebody. He wants to be important. He wants to be ruler of the world. Hell, he did a video when he was young. What do you want to be there? I want to rule the world. That's Ted Cruz.
Okay,
he's a little scumbag.
I say when all of these fucking Republicans decide they want to vote, they want to run for president in 2024.
Oh, step up, baby.
We need to bring this shit up and never forget.
Yep.
We need
How about it, Michael Cloud? My congressman, Michael Cloud. Yeah, sedition, baby. You little
I cannot
lazy
believe
ass.
the number of fucking Nazi tattoos. The number of Nazi tattoos that I've seen today. Oh my God!
I'm telling you.
Do you have super chats going by? I thought I heard them.
No, I have not.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
Not in. You got it right here. 23 minutes. We've got it for your 23 minutes.
Oh wow!
I got a little thing there that tells me who
Checking.
did it.
I thought I heard it go
I can
ding
trace your
or
ass.
something.
Tell me that we can't trace every. Well, I can't say that. Not polite.
John, you were just talking about a thing as far as tell me we can't trade. I'm going to stop everybody right there. These people in Washington, D.C. right now, do they have any idea just how much trouble they're in? Every goddamn one of them
Not yet.
is on camera.
Not
Every one of them has been recorded.
They're too busy taking selfies. Look at me, Mom. I'm here. They're going live on Facebook, on YouTube. Hey, look at me here. I'm him. I'm part of the movement here. Yeah, every freaking one of them can be identified.
More in the,
did you? Hey, Leo, you did see the guy the dumbass that took his picture there in Nancy Pelosi's office with his feet on the desk?
Well, all of those.
Prison time, baby. Go jail. Let's go.
To be arrested.
Ain't hard to figure out who you are. We can track your ass down, put you in jail tomorrow. You think you're going to waltz out of there?
John, there's one of the problems right there, though. That is one of the things that the Proud Boys, the Hawaiian shirts, the whole gang of militias, that's one of the things they're talking about is, it's the country against us. No, you're against the nation.
You are against the nation. If you're up on those steps today, well, I'm sorry. In my book, Leo, if you are flying a Trump flag today, you are a traitor to this country.
Dude,
you have turned your back on what this country is.
People walked into the Capitol with a fucking Confederate flag.
What a Confederate flag. Tell me who these Trumpers are, baby. Tell me who they are.
Tell me that's not treason. Tell me that's not treason.
It's treason. It is sedition by definition. It is an armed insurrection. It is a violent insurrection to overthrow the will of the people in the government. And the President of the United States is the head of that insurrection. The President has committed sedition by encouraging him on the front in front of the White House this morning to march down and protest at go to the Capitol, storm the Capitol is what he said.
Now the
Many of
helicopter.
you have seen my lives.
Really?
Many of you have seen my lives, and in them you have seen me over the course of the last couple of months say, no, this is not the time to bring federal charges. That will just split us further. I now have to stand against myself that way and say it's too late.
Too late, baby.
The things that have happened federally are very real, and it is time to bring charges against him. It's going to cause more trouble, but that genie is out of the bottle.
Outstanding.
And there's no pushing it back in. He needs to be arrested for treason.
He does. And Diana Mallory just donated $5 and brought us a little bit of good news. In your face there, Trump. Breaking news. The certified votes were saved. There you go. Thank you, Diana Mallory, for the donation in the news. The certified votes are saved. The votes are there.
Certified votes that also now include John
One woman who saved them. One woman in Congress who took them all and saved them and took them away from the floor. So, hero.
Is there anyone who turn Hank up? I can't hear him.
Let me check.
Oh, hello. I'm sorry, Hank. I was distracted for a minute. I didn't need to see you sneaking. Hello, Hank. How are you doing, brother? Keep the fleet out there. This nut job is still on the loose, buddy.
The room. Yeah, this is not part of our invasion.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for clarifying this. This is not the Netherlands.
Not part of the Dutch invasion.
Not part of the Dutch invasion. They are still standing by because we need
internet
you to.
The internet in Europe is blowing up, and we all, most of us here are shocked, appalled, disgusted, angry. We want the National Guard to come in and shoot to kill, but of course we can't really ask for that. Most of us see what they are: Nazis, and more Nazis, Proud Boys. More Nazis and more Proud Boys.
I don't care how much they wrap themselves in the American flag and sing the American anthem. You are not an American.
Nazis,
you are a Nazi.
Actually, according to some of my friends on Facebook, Donald Trump, by calling for a march on the Capitol, has been, he's guilty of sedition, basically.
Yeah.
He should be arrested and tried immediately. Of course, you can't do that because he's president. But
that's what incited this bullshit.
Yes.
Yeah. He literally called for that. He literally said, "Go to the Capitol and go in and take and show how angry you are."
Tamara Wiseman made a comment and said, "Trumpers are saying it's Antifa that has infiltrated the protests."
Yeah.
Hey, Tamara, that's exactly what people in my family are saying on their page. This looks like it's just a bunch of Antifa dressed up as Trump supporters. Are you shitting me? Really? Are you that desperate? Are you that desperate to make up that in your mind?
Not that desperate. Are you that fucking stupid?
Are you that stupid? Are you that gullible, so ignorant? No, they're so full of hate. You know, it gets me because that's what this whole Trump thing was built upon, was hate. Everything that we saw from the time that Obama was elected, and I'm not cutting any slack, I'm going back to that. Because that we had racism, we've had it forever. We've had police killings of black men and women and children for decades. As Bernadette said, the only thing changed is now we have cameras. We have cameras now, so we see it.
People forget 2008. People forget. 2008 seems like a hell of a long time ago, eh, John?
Doesn't it? Seems
and
like
that was the year that we struggled trying to get a black man elected to be the president of the United States.
They built upon the hatred of this nation.
You are seeing the backlash from electing a smart, well-spoken, intelligent, educated, thoughtful, strategically wise, not perfect, not an Obama,
but things are changing in this nation.
Fan, but he was a hell of a better president than this asshole.
I was a big fan. I was a big fan of him. Anthony Lester.
Be a better president.
Anthony Lester.
I got to shake his hand. That was pretty cool.
Are you shitting me? Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Cool.
Zach and I shook his hand at the rally at Hempfield.
Wow. I'm in awe.
Well, John, I'm not going to hang here too long. Can I get a word in here for a second?
Yeah, let me catch Anthony Lesser because he just donated $5 and what he said. I think speaks volumes. Things are changing in this nation. Georgia flipped blue. That's an astounding feat deep in the South. And Anthony Lester said, who would ever believe that a Jew and a black man would lead in Georgia? Thanks.
I thought about that last
Thanks,
night.
Martin Luther King.
Thank you, Martin Luther King.
Thank you, Martin Luther King, that allowed a Jew and a black man to win in a deep red
John,
state
that's exactly what I want to say, though, and I want to get off of here to let other people on.
Okay.
But I would like to you and I to put something out there together, because this is not the time for us to be at all violent, to be at all speaking of any type of insurrection. This is the time for us to be patient and to allow the country that can survive this.
And we
can survive this.
And we will.
This is the time for us to speak together.
Bernadette, take the mic for just a minute. I've got to step out of the room for just a minute. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well,
it doesn't mean that these people should not be arrested, does it?
Got you.
There's now it appears to be an increasing National Guard presence at the Capitol. They've cleared off the steps, and it looks like they're reorganizing to clear the grounds. They're going to barricade off the grounds. All of the senators and Congress, all have been accounted for. All staff have been accounted for. Still no word on the shooting victim. Some say neck, some say chest, some say young man, some say young woman, but a protester of some kind was shot. It's not clear who. I cannot.
Earlier it was reported it was a woman.
It is a woman. I saw the picture.
It is a woman?
Yeah.
Oh, you saw? Oh, gosh. I cannot believe these people broke into the Capitol without masks on. Just think, if they had the good sense to be wearing masks, they wouldn't be so easy to identify. And I hope they kick these people over. They have to teach these people a lesson, or America is finished. Look, you can see they came here with gas masks, by the way.
Definitely not Antifa infiltrators, because they would have worn masks. I mean, it's
no,
clear.
you heard. No, there's no blaming Antifa for this one.
Yeah,
Trump got out there.
No.
Trump asked for this. Ted Cruz asked for this. Mitch McConnell asked for this, and they got it.
Jim Jordan asked for this.
Apparently, the only people who didn't get the fucking memo were the U.S. Capitol Police. I don't know what did they think was going on today? A barbecue? Jesus Christ! I see more security.
I saw them pull back.
Guys, hold a minute. There are plenty pictures out there showing that the U.S. Capitol Police were overrun by these protesters.
Yeah, they retreated.
Now, what are these people supposed to do? They did retreat because they didn't have a choice. Okay, they didn't have a choice but to retreat to save their own asses.
They were not.
This needed. No, here. Let me finish my statement, please. This needed to be seen by America. This needed to be seen by the world. Because this is what is going on in America.
Yes.
We can no longer close our eyes to
this. Has to have a light shined on it. It does. We have to shine a light on every bit of this.
We can't keep closing our eyes to this shit and allowing it to go on in the dark. It's been going on for 400 fucking years.
What are we going to do? Are we going to turn our back on this shit? We can't. I can't.
May I say something?
I'm sorry, Michael James. I didn't see you in the room.
That's all right, brother. This is just the best forum I've ever found, John. You're brilliant. Bernadette's brilliant. Everyone. I'm the black sheep here with the fucking brain damage. But I gotta
say
my
ass. I have talked to you on the phone, brother. You're pretty damn. Go ahead.
I gotta say this. This is a great forum, and you're reaching more and more people. Every time I come in here, I like and share, and I ask everyone else to share. The more we share, the more voices are heard. But this time, I'm asking everyone. You know, it wasn't just Trump and Mitch and the Senate that asked for this day to happen. It was the 140 congressmen also.
There you go.
Yes.
They asked for this. Yep. We need to flood them with calls and letters.
That's a good idea.
All this.
And we should not let up. As a matter of fact, get us a goddamn Xerox machine if they still have those things. Make you a copy letter and send one every 5 minutes. Let's support the post office that way too.
ABC News Flash.
Okay, Flash.
Okay, you ready for this?
Let's have it, bitch.
Special report. Lawmakers intend to reconvene tonight to continue electoral college vote counting. That, my friend, is what America is about.
That
right
is
there.
democracy, baby. So we'll see. We'll see whatever dog and pony show they want to come up with. If the Republicans have any more rings in this circus, we'll see that tonight, or may not. It may be done in secret, but it's going to be done. Are we going to see another 3-ring circus start out, or are we going to see the people's work done?
John, let those that have balls get up and try it again.
Let's try it. Let's stand up and identify yourself that you are part of this coup, that you are part of this sedition to our country. Stand up and identify yourselves now, you pricks. Oh, yeah.
Virginia governor just ordered a curfew. There's going to be a curfew in 20 minutes in D.C.
Yeah. You know why?
No one out.
You know why? Because we have a bunch of right-wing nut jobs that walk around that think they're patriots carrying the American flag, wishing to do harm to their fellow citizens.
I heard the curfew is 6 o'clock till 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
This is not a protest. This is a domestic terrorist.
This is a terrorist event. This is not a protest.
They found 2 explosive devices inside the building of Congress.
This is not a protest.
They found 2 explosive devices.
This is an attempted coup against our government. This is an attempted
and we need to go to the man that started this morning and say the same thing right to his fucking face.
I want to see, because it's personal to me. This is my state. I love my country. I love my state. I want to go visit your state. Sometimes I think your state looks prettier than my state. I want to go see. I love your ass in your state. I love y'all's laws in other states. I love this country. But Ted Cruz, people like him, people in my state, like Greg Abbott.
Up, Texas. Get a fucking clue. Rise up, Texas.
We need to rise up in my state.
From purple
I am so
blue.
tired of being embarrassed by this macho bullshit. Because you got your dick stuck up the oil and gas industry. There are other industries in this nation.
Let's do like we did down in Georgia and get Cruz's ass out of office. Let's do that shit.
That is the power of our vote, and you saw it.
Abrams was in your state. Now, the people of Texas need to wake the fuck up.
We are almost there, but we've come close so many times. I want to keep Texas motivated. I see it in my local, the groups on my internet feed, or some of them are local groups. I am proud of the North Padre Island group out there. They're a tight group that organized together, and they were a small minority on that island. Small minority, and they held tight. And I'm proud of them today, and I'm proud of, like I keep saying, I am proud of every one of you. I'm proud of every blue dot who doesn't even know they're a blue dot. Every Democrat, everybody with half a brain nowadays.
People better wake up. People better wake up. Fascism is trying to take over this country.
It stops when you vote.
We need to wake up and stop this shit.
And we prove
you don't let somebody suppress your vote. And that's coming from a black woman.
Don't let people walk into my house and piss on my wall. I don't let that happen. And that's what these people did to our house. To our house. This is the people's house.
Coming, and 2024 is coming, and every one of them fuckers that rose up that think they want to be president. This shit is going to be replayed in your campaign. This shit is going to be on TV for the next 4 fucking years.
And
we will not forget.
To this country, they have done damage to our country.
I have seen a lot of photos from inside the Capitol. I even saw a live stream by a Nazi broadcaster from within the Capitol. And these people disgraced, raped, and insulted the American Constitution, the American way of democracy, and the Capitol.
If this mob could have got their hands on Nancy Pelosi, what could have happened? If that mob that broke in there saw Nancy Pelosi and all of a sudden grabbed her, what do you think they would have done?
They'd have killed her.
They were shouting on the steps, "Hang Mike Pence, hang Mike Pence." There's video of that. So that's the type of people
That's
we are
who
dealing
they
with.
are. They don't care if you're a Republican or a Democrat. If you do not worship Trump, they'll give a shit about you. These are fanatics that worship the man for some unknown reason. Like I say, what more disgusting person can you pick to fall on your sword for? Really? He's every disgusting thing anybody can think of, wrapped up into one person. Go ahead, TW. I'm sorry.
He incited this.
Yes.
Held in, I want to say contempt, but I know that's the wrong word. But he should be in. He incited this. He started it. He thought, this.
He not only started this, TW.
Not only incited this.
He started it, but when it was happening, he came out and spread more bullshit. Yep. While it is going on, he steps up to make a video and proclaims that he was robbed of the presidency, validating the reasons those people are up there.
It's time for somebody to walk into that White House door, look at him and say, "You're fucking wrong and you're fucking going down."
Yep. What does,
We just got to keep this movement going. We got to keep voting. We got to keep voting these fuckers out. We cannot stop.
Yeah.
Thank you, George.
We'll lose our country.
I'm not talking about this show, this movement, this awareness of this shit.
Next person with an ounce of competency can make fascists work in this country. We cannot let that happen.
And have no doubt, that's exactly what we're fighting against.
John Lewis voting rights bill passed. So America can do its job. And then when we as voters go out, we need to be informed and never forget what happened today. Georgia turned blue. And then this bullshit.
You know something? Let's get together every year on January 6th. And remember, because I'll tell you what, we're going to remember
this date.
This day is never going to be forgotten. I mean, think about
never forget this shit.
America changed today. America is different.
Anything with the Trump emblem, the Trump name, anything of that takes on a new meaning today. It takes on a new meaning today.
Forget, Biden picked Merrick Garland for AG today.
Yes, he did. So we have good news,
baby. And with 2 more senators in the Senate, I'm sure he'll pass.
Yes.
Because now, look at what we did. We have control over committees in the Senate, and that includes the Judicial
Can we say
Committee.
leader of the Senate, leader Chuck Schumer? Because that's who we got, baby. That's who we have.
Can we say Mitchie, bend over because you're going to get a few little spankies.
He's not the best leader. But that's not the point.
That's not the
we
point,
have
baby.
Control over those committees.
Yeah, let's don't fall in the firing
heads in the Senate right now.
I am tickled.
Is he the best? No, but he ain't Mitch McConnell.
He ain't Mitch McConnell.
No, he ain't.
He ain't Mitch McConnell. Do you realize, Mitch, that from now on, anybody that can run for office, they can point at him and go, "Yeah, he's a wacko, but he ain't no Trump." He's not as bad as Trump. So
and Bernie Sanders will have the budget committee in the Senate.
Every committee will be taken over by Democrats, and guess what? You're getting your $2,000 pretty quick. You're going to get your $2,000. You're going to get that.
You know what? I'll be glad to see him. Like you just said that. I'll be glad to see.
I ain't seen the 600 yet, but I'll keep looking.
He has to step down now.
He may get $1,000 a month. We might get what every other country is getting.
Normal countries get.
If we had a progressive country that realized what this nation is moving into, and we can get into that whole discussion about automation, job shipment overseas and stuff like that, and a national income is a reasonable idea. We give away more to corporate America and rich people in tax cuts than it would cost us to give $1,000 a month to every American in this country. We pay for this shit. These are our tax dollars. Okay. You know that oil under the ground they keep sucking up? Guess whose oil that is? That's your freaking oil.
That's ours.
That's our freaking oil. Hey, we come along and they make up that, well, we're going to buy the rights to this. Fuck you. That's our oil. Let's charge for that shit. Let's make this. If they want to play the corporate greed, I can't think, whatever it is. Capitalistic system.
People that are going to get $2,000 are going to put that back into the system economy,
to our benefit.
The economy's going to grow, and the economy's going to keep growing, and the economy's going to keep growing if they keep putting that $2,000.
If we realize the scam that we have been put through, when you include the tax cuts and the benefits to corporations, like I always said, that tax code is thick and there ain't a word of it written for your ass. It's written for rich people and corporations. The laws in this nation are bent to with Citizens United, corporation people and all that shit. They sell that bullshit under some patriotic banner like Reagan did with trickle-down economics. They sell it as an idea that will save the American worker, and bullshit. It does nothing but steal money out of his pocket, makes him poorer every day. Poor, hungry, needing a job. That's what they want a workforce for.
John, please, when you have a tax code and you...
Excuse me, I have an announcement to make.
Go ahead, Bernadette.
Bill Jones just posted in the YouTube chat that the woman that was shot in the Capitol has died.
That blood is on Donald Trump's hands. That blood is directly on Donald Trump's hands. He caused that woman's death. Make no mistake about it. He incited murder.
I posted a photo in the regular chat of these guards inside the Senate House room or Senate room with their drawn guns. The FBI with their drawn guns, and that's the moment, I think, or just before the moment the shot was fired, because they were bashing in that window.
If she was a protester, which I assume she was
a protester.
And she was trying to break down into the chamber. I saw the picture of the weapons drawn. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your family that they had to have an idiot like
brought
you.
It upon herself.
Sorry for your loss.
And the officer had justification. That's all I'm saying. The officer had justification.
Please let's not call them protesters.
Right?
They're not protesters.
They're domestic terrorists.
They are domestic terrorists. That's exactly. Thank you, Michael. Let me call out Diana Mallory, bequeather of the Gong, Secret Squirrels, and other such goodies. Donated $5 to Super Chat and said, "Welcome my daughter Jackie to the room." Oh, hi Jackie.
Hi Jackie.
Any relation to Diana Mallory? Yeah, you got a door in, baby. Welcome to the family, baby. I don't know if she's in the room or. I think she must be in the blue room.
She might be in the blue room.
Must be in the blue room. Which, if you have not experienced the blue room, baby, you're missing a big part of this Blue Dot family. I'm telling you.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, there's days you just gotta hold.
Hold on to your britches.
Never mind.
Wear your working clothes and pull your hat down tight, baby. It's a wonderful group in there, and every time somebody comes in new, they are welcomed.
Your boots have to be laced. Yes.
Yeah. There's a lot of craziness that goes on in the blue room. Most of it very, very entertaining. Y'all should try it. It's addictive. Anyway, what are we gonna do, people? What are we gonna do?
Laugh.
We're going to continue to raise our voices, John. Yes. We're going to continue to fight fascism in America and racism in America. We're going to continue, and you know what? You know what we've already accomplished? We got rid of that fucking pumpkin tents out of the White House.
Yes, we did. Yes, we
got
did.
rid of those two.
We're going to have to put up with his kicking and screaming and whining for another couple of weeks. I don't know, unless it ends earlier, unless Mike Pence gets some balls tonight, which I don't think he's known for.
Proud Boys back underneath the
put
fucking
them
rock
back.
they belong
Proud
under.
Boys, my ass. It's a gay clan club. All right? That's what the Proud Boys is. It's a gay clan club.
Know. You're going to make a lot of gay people pretty pissed off right now, okay? Forgive him.
Forgive him. What else are they?
I have seen
They're
a
not
few
patriots,
of them in
baby.
skirts. That's all I'm
They're
saying.
storming the Capitol,
Okay?
baby.
They're just given a warning at the Capitol using the Capitol PA system. They said that the Capitol grounds are closed at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Anyone remaining on the grounds or in the building will be subject to arrest.
There you go.
Which implies they haven't arrested anybody yet, but there's another report that said there have been several arrests. So.
There had better be a bunch of arrests, because I saw pictures of a bunch of them laying face down on the floor inside the Capitol.
Yep.
With armed guards above them.
They got police surrounding the Capitol and in riot gear, and they're out on the street, and they need to take these fuckers off the street because there's a curfew in D.C. right now.
Your little fantasy of a coup, your little fantasy of Donnie Trump is going to be president.
Donnie,
it's dead,
for
baby.
you.
It died. It died on November 3rd. Let it go.
Donnie, they're coming for you. You better
Try to find it in your hearts to
now.
remind yourself that you are an American. That you are an American bound together in this country. To stand for each other, to stand with each other. And right now, this country, we're standing against you on those steps of the Capitol. We are standing against the man in the White House who is dead determined to destroy as much as he can. We stand against that shit. We stand against it.
Yeah. And
I'm proud of everyone.
We need to fight this shit. Because the next one might be a hell of a lot smarter than Trump's dumbass.
Indeed. It's just, I don't think none of us has seen anything like this in the history of our life.
I've not seen it, and I've been here.
I don't remember
a
any
little bit.
time.
I think the only thing that's reminiscent is 1859.
That's how far back you have to go.
Yeah.
1859, right before the Civil War.
Yeah.
Wow.
With the same freaking idiots.
Thought in anybody's mind then.
With the same idiots. With the same people who think they are entitled to some superiority within our nation. These are not the people that are going to stand up for gay rights. They're not going to stand up for racial equality. These people are not those people. These people are not going to be the ones to stand up for what America should and has to stand for. It's in the words of our documents, and we have to keep fighting over and over again to make people understand. To understand that we the people, that's all of us. That's all of us. And the rights extended to one extend to all. And it's not up to your personal beliefs or your religious beliefs or any other beliefs that you personally hold. We don't bend our Constitution to your private wishes. It is for the benefit of all, a society of all.
What we don't have in this country is a fucking king, a self-declared king.
We do not have a king. We have never had one,
we have
and we don't have one
that
now.
Allows the people to choose their leader.
Indeed.
And the people of America chose Joe Biden this time. Get over it, Trump.
Get over it, Snowflake. Get over it there.
Loser.
Bunch of whiny. It's so pitiful.
Get out, pumpkin kid.
We stood the day after his inauguration. I will always remember the Women's March. The day after the inauguration, the women of this country showed us the way. Yes. That's what motivated me. That's what motivated me. I told it in my first video I did, that I was so proud of the people standing in that street.
Peacefully.
We didn't storm the Capitol. We didn't burn anything down.
They put on pink pussy hats. Yes.
They put on their pussy hats on and protested the most disgusting person to enter office ever.
The only one I see right now, the only one I see right now grabbing his own pussy is Donald Trump.
Yeah. Ivanka's grabbing her, wondering what the hell did she sell that for? Your soul, baby. Your soul.
Yeah.
And Donald Trump has it in the palm of his hand. Let me catch here. Ben Stroud donated $20 through Super Chat and said, time for pumpkin tits to be put in prison, in jail. I agree 100%. You think they're butthurt now? You wait until we pull justice on this shit, until we prove the crimes that have been committed. When we hold these people accountable, they're going to be butthurt out the ass. And I don't really give a shit. Get you some Bengay and stuck it up your ass. I don't really care. You turned your back on this democracy. I don't really give a shit what you think anymore.
Yep.
You're not in the debate.
Never forget.
You're not in the debate.
Can I drop something down here, John?
Yes, sir. Please, Mitch.
Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King is who inspired me to get into politics. And when he accepted the Nobel Peace Prize, this is a little part of his acceptance speech.
Go ahead.
I must ask why this prize is awarded to a movement which is beleaguered and committed to unrelenting struggle, and to a movement which has not yet won the very peace and brotherhood which is the essence of the Nobel Prize, King said. After contemplation, I conclude that this award, which I receive on behalf of that movement, is a profound recognition that non-violence is the answer to the crucial political and moral questions of our time.
Indeed.
The need for man to overcome oppression and violence without resorting to violence and oppression. Peace is more precious than diamonds or silver or gold. God bless Martin Luther King.
God bless Martin Luther King. I ain't even religious anymore.
Can I make a statement after that?
Go ahead, Bernadette.
In contrast, the only thing that Trump has ever been is violent and oppressive.
Indeed.
Yep.
Indeed. He is the kind of person, and we knew it when he came in the door. We knew it when he came down we knew it before he came down the escalator. That Donald Trump is the kind of person that feeds on the hatreds of others. And he channels that.
Yeah, that's true.
He channels it up, rounds it up, baby, and they're his. He feeds them what they want. He keeps them in a constant diet of hate thy neighbor. Oh, look, they're brown, they're black, they're Asian. Look at they're gay, transgender. Look at that shit. We're not going to let them in our military. He sought to destroy and put a divide in every part of this country. And he succeeded only with the help of the Republican Party. That's when we search for the ultimate culprit in this. It has to be their party. They allowed this stuff into their party. They allowed their party to take a platform that was anti-American, that was against our own Constitution, that defiled the very words that we live by. They turned their back on it. That's who did this. And we have to hold a society to account for it. If you're going to claim that you are a conservative, if you're going to say that I am a proud Republican conservative, I'm not a Trumper, well, fine. Be that. Stand up for your country. Say the right things. Get up and say it now. Because now's when your country needs you to say it.
But quit backing a president.
Yeah.
If you're still backing that man at this point, there is no more hope for you. You are already put your name down in the annals of history. Yeah, we shoved it up history's ass. Your names are up history's ass. From now on, it's in the history annal, all forever history. Some doctor's going to poke up there and see some hemorrhoid and go, look at that. That's the Republicans of 2020. Because they delivered unto us this chaos.
We don't make accidents, we make happy mistakes.
We gave them the opportunity to do the right thing, to stand up for America. They failed. Breaking news.
3,000 National Guard troops have arrived at the U.S. Capitol, establishing a perimeter and forcing a 6 p.m. curfew in which anyone caught in the building or on the Capitol grounds will be subject to arrest.
That is a statement in the United States of America.
This reminds me a little,
which were used for the transportation of the troops may also be used for transportation of prisoners if necessary.
There you go.
How about them apples?
How about this?
Guys, this reminds me a little bit of the cavalry always coming too late.
After the battle.
Yeah.
Hey, we're here. Yeah, anyway.
Hey, with it. Hello.
Hey,
U.S. cavalry here.
Did you guys already do this? Oh shit.
Anybody in uniform.
I mean, I posted a photo of this Neanderthal guy with the bison suit while he was on the Senate floor, and I wrote next to it that had he been a First Nations member demanding their territory back from the U.S. Senate, I would have agreed. But in this case, he was a Trump moron dressed like a Native American who had no right whatsoever to be there.
He thinks it makes him look like a badass, which again strikes to that it's not issues, it's attitude. It's just a show.
Does anybody know where Ted Nugent is right now?
Ted Nugent. Fuck Ted Nugent.
Because I'll bet you he tried to go there.
People like, Ted Nugent been sucking up Donnie's butt ever since, he's one of them big, let's shoot the guns and all this. He pissed his pants and shit his pants to get out of military service. That's what he said. I'm not making that up. Yes.
I need to interrupt for a moment. I'm going to have to take off. I got a little emergency going on.
Oh, baby, I hope it's not nothing serious.
I don't know what it is just yet, but I need to go find out, okay?
Go find out, baby.
So thank you guys
we
for
love
letting
you.
me voice my opinion. I appreciate it. I got to go handle this.
Go handle it, baby.
Right.
Bye-bye.
I got to go handle it. I'll be right back.
Okay. We'll be here. Let me catch up real quick. Paula donated $5 through Super Chat and said, once Biden is in, it will get better. We won 2 seats in Congress. Trump cropped another charge. Indeed, he did. He just stacking him up on him. Let him go. Let him go.
Let him go.
To let him run his mouth every charge that we can come up with. I want to see this
like
man
I said, I can't wait
prosecuted.
for the day that Biden is in office and they walk up to him and say, "See you later, sir."
There you go.
Not even sir, just see you later. And then he starts to walk out the building, and they grab him,
arrest his ass.
put him in a straitjacket and say, "Now you're going to jail."
We have papers for you. Please step this way. Diana Mallory, bequeather of the gong, donated $5 and said, breaking news, House Sergeant says the House is secure and the buses are rolling in. I would imagine those are busloads of congressmen and senators who are fixing to go and do the people's work in the middle of the night because Trump threw a hissy fit. That's what this is. Our whole democracy.
Trump got his...
He got his panties in a wad, and they're still crammed up in there. They ain't come out. He's oh, hit the button. Wait, don't hit the button.
You're still here.
Everybody's here?
We're still here.
All right. See that?
Yeah, everybody's here.
Do nothing.
Hello?
I didn't do nothing. Prove it.
No, you're still online. I'm watching on YouTube.
You let me in the room, so everything's going to go to hell now.
Oh, it's all
Don't let David in the room.
Hello, David. How are you, brother? Better days, huh?
Flabbergasted, gobsmacked.
Started out wonderful and then went to shit.
Last night when I saw Warnock declared for, woke up like 1:30 in the morning and saw that, and Ossoff in a clear lead and being predicted to win. Yep. I felt more hopeful than even I did on November 3rd. I felt like we had really. Putting Mitch in his place.
I did. I took
I'm sorry. Somebody needs to talk to me right now.
Yeah. I took a sigh of relief myself that we have the Senate, that we have the control now, that we can stop the insanity that's been going on in our House.
And then watching Mitch backtrack and cover his ass.
I tell you what, if you saw Mitch stand up there and tell him, don't do this, of course, Ted Cruz ain't listening to shit because
I listened
Ted Cruz.
Then I listened to Donnie's rant where he was attacking Oprah at one point.
He's desperate. He's desperate.
And I'm sitting here going,
Jesus.
This wacko lady on internet was talking about Obama, was talking about Italy being involved. The Euro is involved in this shit. Are you shitting me? You people are grasping for
everyone's against him.
That's people in my family that believe that shit. They really believe it.
Makes me sad.
And they're listening to me right now. You're stupid. You're stupid. Those are not Antifa dressed up as Trump supporters. You're just stupid. Stop it. Stop it.
And the truth will come out in the trials.
Yeah. Let's see who they are when they're charged.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm watching on, I guess it's NBC. They have a live, or it's ABC rather. They have a live feed. I cannot believe the sharp increase of military and police presence at the Capitol. They have cleared a enormous perimeter. They are scooping people up and knotting them up. They are arresting people. Good. Looks like left and right.
Yes, good for them.
I was going to say, John, what this proves to me more than anything else is martial law will not work. If he tries that shit, the military is not behind him at this point.
No.
And he better realize that. This is a clear indication the military is not behind him.
This is not going to be a martial law event.
This is not a fucking coup. This is not
martial
a coup.
law will never happen.
It's a tantrum.
Yeah,
Really
it's an attempt. No, you know, in the Netherlands we have a law, and that says that if you disturb the democratic process, like in our parliament, by shouting or by throwing stuff or by even breaking in, you get arrested and you get jail time or fined. So I think the same applies here. They try to disrupt the they try to disrupt
we have the same
democratic process.
Pumpkin just actually signed it.
Disrupting fucking Congress. Jesus Christ, what the fuck?
Yeah,
seriously?
And that's punishment by
that's
law.
What we got. That's what
Punishable
we have.
by law.
Welcome to Donald Trump's America.
Really quick,
no
he
democracy here. Go ahead,
just
Trevor.
now.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so this is what he tweeted 6 minutes ago, and I just figured it's crazy enough to repeat it. He wrote 6 minutes ago, "These are the things and events that happen when a sacred landslide election victory is so unceremoniously and viciously stripped away from the great patriots who have been badly and unfairly treated for so
He's
long.
still doing it.
Oh,
Go home with
go
home with love."
That's why you should be arrested on Article 25.
Let me hear the last part of this.
Yeah, and the last part is go home with love and peace. Remember this day forever.
Go home with love and peace. Are you shitting me after he throws gasoline on the fire? Are you shitting me? That's who he is. He's not going to give this up.
That's scary.
It is scary.
That's scary.
There's only one resolve to this at this moment.
Time to remove
It is trying to remove him.
Sorry,
what are you going to wait
overdue.
for? Until we have violence on the street in every city? Because that's where he wants. That's what he
Susan
wants.
Collins he didn't learn anything from being impeached.
Yeah. Hey, thanks, Susan Collins, for all that advice
Sue.
about him learning shit.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Susan.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Appreciate the shit out of that. Lord have mercy.
I want to see everybody tomorrow or tonight, whenever they all get back together. I want to see everybody who's made this happen explain.
Yeah, I want to see Ted Cruz.
I want to see them. Yeah, I want to see Ted Cruz talk about how this was necessary.
Nah, ain't gonna happen, dude. They're gonna do this shit in the middle of the fucking night. You wait.
They are. Tomorrow morning, you'll probably wake up hearing that the Congress has accepted the certification, and it's all over with. Go back to your homes. Nothing happened here.
It's kind of good in some ways.
We have it on tape.
We're taking the spectacle away from the ones that wanted to make the spectacle of it. We're taking that away from them.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's how come I know there's nobody on our side out in
There's no
this street
show anymore.
There's nothing out there from the Democratic side out in these mobs and shit.
No,
these are pure Trumpers. These are pure Trumpers.
And thank God
we don't have to be out there.
We
won.
did what we were supposed to do.
Shove that up your
Don't
butt.
engage them. Let them eat themselves. And you know what? They did.
They did. They will. They will turn on themselves because, and we have to remember this at some point. As soon as I get over my pissed offness, there are Republicans who have worked against this. There are conservatives that have stood up against this Trumpism shit. And we are just extending that branch out to all those minions out there listening that still fly the flag of Trump, the Nazi flag. It's time for you to reevaluate your position.
6,000 police officers and National Guardsmen are on the scene. 6,000.
6,000.
Why weren't they there at 1 o'clock?
Yeah.
That's a very good question.
An interesting question.
That's a very good question.
Well,
I think so.
To the point when they knew
I actually heard that they had
these
to call
people
out for
were
that.
in the mall. That they were.
I'll admit to ignorance here, though. I don't know how the National Guard works. Calling out the National Guard works. I knew it for emergencies. I know FEMA can do it, but I don't know how it works in these situations.
It's the governor.
I mean,
the governor of the state will activate the National Guard.
So the mayor of Washington, D.C. would do this.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And they activate. What they do. It's called an order of activation.
Can they activate them before there's an emergency, though?
They issue a. Yeah. They have complete discretion over how the National Guard is used.
It's up to the governors of each state.
The good thing is that this may just turn out to be the rope that they hung themselves with.
I hope so.
There's a big sign over the top of it that says treasons.
Right.
Treasonist. Treasonist.
Yeah.
These are the people.
Tried to overthrow your government. See what happened?
serious crimes were committed, and because the National Guard wasn't there, and maybe the light at the end of the tunnel is that we just gave them rope and they just hung themselves, and now they're going to have to face the
they're going
legal,
to they're going to have to take responsibility for their actions, and they stood up and caused this. Those 140 congressmen,
about
those
wanting to go to
senators.
Gitmo and sending people to Gitmo. Maybe we should give them a tour.
What the?
I say
What
the
the fuck exactly?
Dude, I still can't believe this is going on. And you know me, I'm as cynical as anybody. Even I'm on the response here. I'm just watching the massive amount of law enforcement it's absolutely staggering. Where the fuck were these people?
They should have been there before they got there, because they were right down the street. They were right down the street, and the whole world listening to a maniac up there and trying to incite them to do what they did. To do what they did. Trump is the one that's responsible for this. Trump is responsible for every bit of it, and continues to be at this moment. You know, I do not understand.
And then comes out with a fucking tweet like that.
How the Republican Party or anybody else, who's left? Everybody's acting. He's got loyalty assholes all over the place. Who in our government has the guts to stand up and remove this man? To remove him. He's a crazy lunatic.
These police are being pretty fucking lenient from what I'm seeing.
That's somebody they're talking about. Some of the cops are stopping to take selfies with them. Thin blue line. We back to blue.
Right now, I'm looking. There's supposed to be a street curfew at DC at 6 p.m. and the cops are just letting people still wandering. Now they're about 3 blocks away from the Capitol right now. But there's still people wandering around. Now they're saying
they're coming out
they're
now.
pushing people away.
This reporter of NBC with the gas mask, she is walking around. That's the same image you see.
I don't get to see this shit. No fair.
I'm on NBC News at the moment live. Well, the Travis return is
FBI SWAT team on site.
Yeah, I saw the SRT team inside the Capitol earlier today. And now this reporter is being moved away.
This just takes it up another notch now, because I can tell you, if we have to surround if we have to do our business, surround the Capitol like that pussy Donald Trump surrounded the White House with barbed wire and unclimbable walls. If we have to do that to run the country, then so be it. We are not going to let this shit happen again.
Not stand.
They had a one shot. They had a Derringer and they popped it off, and that's it. This is never going to happen in the foot. Goddamn right.
Most of them are wearing masks.
In the foot. There is nobody is going to have respect for anybody on that side again over there. Support this crip. You lost it all. You're an idiot. Your community, your town has probably embarrassed you there. Your state, I know, is embarrassed that your ass is up there. And I want to point out, I'm really not happy when I turn on my TV and I see all them idiots up on the damn Capitol steps, and I see Texas flags just flying away, buddy. Look at me. I'm from Texas. Fuck you. Get out of my state, you traitor. Get out of my state, you traitors.
Has Congress reconvened already or not?
I understand that they're doing that in the process
right now. No, they're saying they're doing it later.
They've been moved to a secure location, and they're going to meet and continue the business of this certification. I really would love to be on the fly on the wall, because what are these people going to say now?
Yeah.
What are they going to say now? What's up?
I can't wait
to hear their lawyers' defense.
What do these people do for a fucking living? Anyways, I was wondering.
Yeah, they ain't working.
All these people take off on Wednesday.
If they were Democrats, you'd know they all be welfare and all this because they're bums and they ain't got a job. That's what they'd be saying. So guess what? There's a bunch of bums without jobs sitting up on the White House demanding that their king be accepted by all. Everything okay?
Huh?
I'm
giving you a TV.
Are you?
Yeah, I heard you, so I came up here to try to fix it.
Travis is, I swear, kid's a whiz kid. going to try to give me TV so I can see what's going on. That would be neat, just so I know what's going on.
You have every reason to be extremely proud.
I am proud of this, of not only this Blue Dot family, but I'm proud of my country right now because America is watching democracy withstand another attack.
I have to tell you guys something. I'm actually really proud of all the Blue Dots, the BLM people, and the Antifa people for not engaging with these morons in front of the Capitol.
Thank you. I was thinking about getting my truck and run down there, but fuck, it'd take me 2 or 3 days to get there. And then where you gonna park? Yeah, right? And then where you gonna park? And, Mama's gonna want a motel room. She want to freshen up before we get down to the. It's just the whole big thing. I'm happy right here watching it, watching our win. Period. I'm watching. Biden came out and spoke as a president should, and sounded like a president should.
Sounded like a fucking man.
Jesus look at this.
He did.
Travis has now turned the screen around, and I have, what channel is that?
Like a breath of fresh air.
CNN. And it's showing the people around the White House. There's the people with, whoever it is in the yellow shit with shields and stuff.
Oh, that's okay.
Capitol Police and all that surrounding it. This is America, baby. Hey. This is what we're seeing on your TV now. This is the United States Capitol.
Bigger than you.
I have to tell you guys
bigger than you.
I have to tell you guys these 2 things. My German friend wrote on Facebook, which is the shithole country now, with a question mark. And my other friend wrote something like this. He wrote that to see this happen in America, while America used to be responsible for regime changes and riots in other countries.
I'm sorry.
It was kind of an idea like, okay, so you got it now.
Yeah.
If you understand my drift.
Yeah, well, I get it.
And it's not hateful, but we see this stuff happen all over the world, and often America is behind several things, like in Middle East and stuff. And now it's happening on your turf, and I hope this is a wake-up call for all of America to change its ways.
It needs to be.
The part of America that's asleep is not liable to wake up.
Well, you got to remember, it's 74 million of them voted for this shit. 74 million people voted for this man, knowing what he has been for the last 4 years. That's astounding to me. 74 million Americans agreed with that man.
I can't believe 7 people voted for him.
7?
And Hank, what you were saying speaks to the systemic problem in America.
Yeah.
It speaks to the entire way it's.
Yeah.
The reality of the situation is that I have to go back to work at 6:30. So I'm going to dive off for a little while, but I don't want to leave until I tell everybody, calm down. This is not the end of the world. This is the beginning of our liberation from these people.
Yes.
I have a feeling that they're going to come down very, very hard. Very hard indeed. People. And Trump is not going to be able to do shit to pardon these people. Not this time.
He might even be charged.
I love you all. And
Mitch, we love you back. Let Julie know we love her too.
Yeah, Mitch, love you.
John, you're my fucking hero, man.
Oh,
Basically,
buddy.
You're my hero.
I'm not.
Here.
You're my hero.
Everybody,
you may not be
everybody
in
this group, everybody that got out to vote, everybody that stood in line, everybody that went in the street, these are the heroes of this thing. I'm just a mouth. I so appreciate y'all saying that, but I'm not that. I'm y'all. I'm the same as you, every one of you. I'm sitting at the end of a street, baby.
Oh, we didn't say you were. I didn't mean to say you were special or nothing. You're still my.
Hey! I'm pretty damn special. Right. Let's go back to the other shit.
Don't break your arm or nothing.
Mitch, I love you back, brother. I love you back.
Right,
and as long as people like you and me keep working, brother, there's going to be a better future. And that goes for all of us.
All right. Good night.
Good night. Let me catch Sarge Tech here, who donated $2 and said, John, you said if Biden won, the beard gets shaved. Well, we've kind of renegotiated, Sarge. I'm kind of thinking about. Nope.
Oh no.
Ain't doing it, baby. The beard comes off. January 20th, I will shave this beard. You're going to see what's ugly like you ain't never seen ugly before.
You're not ugly. Come on.
Dinner for everybody.
Oh.
So I'm just letting you know I'm away from my post for now.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be cooking dinner.
Gotcha.
Do you think
I want Travis
No, I'm fine.
to cut off
But I
his
am
beard.
hungry.
Yeah, well, that's
So-
I guess I'm making burgers because it's the only thing I can do quick and bulk.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Sounds good to me. Boy, howdy. I am planning a dinner. Can't do it today. Can't do it today because the fixings for the dinner just showed up today. I have to do my mail. I don't know how, when I'm going to. I got a bunch of mail I need to call out, and several packages of cookies from Randy Peterson, from Janelle Boone, and today from Jay Clayton and Stephanie Dean. A package showed up. Opened it up, and it was one of those dry ice things, and it has 4 beautiful New York strip steaks. It has a beautiful New York cheesecake, which it's thawing as we speak because hurry up. I want that cheesecake. And then some ground prime rib that Travis is itching to try to make a gourmet hamburger. Travis is into making just the right hamburger. So he's going to use some of that for that. And so Stephanie Dean and Jay Clayton, thank you very much. I have to call out Janelle Boone for the delicious cookies that she made. I mean, that she sent. I'm sitting around getting fat, baby. But I'm going to plan this meal. It has been. I cannot remember when I had the last New York strip or big steak. I can't remember, but I know I'm going to have one soon. I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, y'all still there?
Yeah, sounds awesome. I'm drooling.
Yeah,
I'm drooling
me too. When I
I
opened it up and I said, "Oh man, look at this steaks!" Somebody sent me steaks. Are you shitting me? I'm already envisioning baked potato and what I want in the baked potato. I want a nice salad to go with that.
Man.
I'm running the whole video in my head up here.
yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
I still have 2 Angus beef steaks here, and I really should make them.
These are beautiful looking steaks, I'm telling you.
Yeah, Angus beef.
I have not had a good steak in years and years. I just,
Enjoy, brother.
what a gift
Whoa.
that will be, just to get those sizzled up just right, and a nice baked potato, just like I like shit. And
really
hell
funny
no,
how
I ain't
that
had a steak.
Facebook
Have you been
works.
to the store lately? I don't know how
shit.
much they are out in California, brother, but I can tell you how much they are here in Texas, and we raise the shit.
Well, if you get a second
know,
Our
mortgage
damn
on those
slaughterhouse is
steaks,
right down in town. They ship steaks out the other end of it all day long.
if you're willing to compromise on the beef factor of the steak, you can get a cheap one.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, it's
even
really-
cheap nowadays. Have you the
It's
budget?
really weird.
it's
It's
not
not
like-
Guys, I had to take.
Beef.
I'm sorry I was gone
I
for a
cannot-
while, but I had to take Mork out for Trump.
Okay.
Oh, went out for a Trump. Was it a big Trump? I hope it was a
Yeah,
big
it was a
Trump.
big Trump.
Oh, good. Don't
I
forget to
like-
pick
I
up your
like-
Trump off the street now. Leave your Trump
I
hanging
think
around there where somebody can step in.
I think I wrote something on Facebook about Wagyu beef, like the Japanese beef, and then all of a sudden I get these advertisements on my phone in Facebook about beef, buying beef here, buying beef there, buying beef everywhere, and also an advertisement of like a company that sells like wild boar meat that they shoot in our national reserve,
Oh,
and
man.
it's so fucking delicious.
Wild boar is good.
Boar. Oh man. Oh, I love wild boar.
Yeah, sausage.
Venison sausage to me is like, oh, yeah, I'm there in a heartbeat. I love the stuff.
Yeah.
Venison itself,
Yeah.
I just don't hunt them anymore. I don't want to. I like to look at them. Hey, look, Bambi.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You get old.
I never hunted. I mean, yeah.
Now I
but
have
never
New
really
York
hunted.
strip steaks that look beautiful. So,
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna plan that meal. Ooh, I might save that for that bottle of wine. Lord, that night might get really good. Bottle of wine I've been having for 4 years.
Will you put some
Yeah.
of that herbal butter on it, like garlic butter
Man,
on the potatoes?
I get whatever it takes. I like if they
Ooh.
when it comes to the baked potatoes. Well, would you like? And that's the only words they have to say. Yes, throw it all on there. Just throw it on there. Yeah, it's been a long time since we've been out to a restaurant. years and years and years. So having a nice steak and a baked potato and a salad, and I'll make one of my kids dress up like a waiter. And Travis, you want to help me out there? And Tyler can stand over there with a towel over his arm. You know, ask us if we want anything every 5 seconds. Yeah.
That sounds like a great night to me.
Well, speaking of a great night, if I want to eat tonight, I better say goodnight. I don't want to go, but I have to. I'm not getting the steak tonight, but there's cooking going on, and I am invited. So I thought, well, I better stop by because you know how family is. Shit.
You never know. We could be in the blue room after this till 10 o'clock tonight.
I fully intend to be in the blue room this evening. I imagine the conversation will be lively. I want to thank everybody for being here. I want to thank our guests, but I want to thank, again, all of you that have been a part of this Blue Dot family, of this movement. I don't care if you just got here yesterday, you just found out about us or whatever. You wouldn't be here if you didn't believe in this cause. So thank you. Thank you for standing by your country for 4 years, knowing that what we were seeing was wrong and nothing could make that shit right except to remove him. And we did. And we started with the wave of 2018 and rose up, took the House, and we gave them an opportunity to remove this man. They failed. I got the hiccups. They failed to do it. And here we are at the end of what we all knew would be a shit show right up to the end. But be proud, every one of you, for our role in this chapter of our history, baby. I will be, and I want you to be too, because we, along with the people of Georgia, have saved this country from a maniac. So thank you all for that. And thank you for being a part of this show, for being a part of our family here in Tanya Delaney, Miss Nomad, Sonia C., Maria Betancourt, all of you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of this. Thank you to the, oh, wait.
You're here.
Oh, thank you to all our patrons. I did that with a button on my iPad. Travis is at work. Thank you all for donating tonight and throughout the year to help keep us going and help us stay on the air. We're going to do more. Travis has a whole big thing for, well, Travis has some stuff coming up on January 20th that we're going to have a great show that day, some plans and whatnot. So we have some stuff in the iron, but I want to thank everybody for being here. Blue Dot Hank, all the way from the Netherlands, brother. Keep the Dutch Navy out there, brother. He ain't gone yet. We might need you.
We will return the 23rd or 25th of January after the nightmare is over.
Come back for the party. Come back for the party.
Oh, yes, we will.
Celebrate freedom with us.
Yeah, you never know. We might be toasting Trump. We might be toasting him over an open flame.
Yeah. But metaphorically speaking, we're going to do that.
Yeah.
And David, thank you, brother, out in California, for coming in and sharing your day with us. We appreciate it anytime. And talking about people who are an inspiration. You are indeed an inspiration to a lot of people in this group, David. And we're proud of you on your journey. It's not an easy journey,
keeps
brother.
Me calmer.
Well,
keeps me calmer.
We're glad to be a part of your life, buddy. And we're glad to have you in ours. So
appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, buddy. Michael James. Michael.
John, it's an honor, brother.
Oh,
thank you for having me.
I appreciate your voice coming in here. California is well represented in our group. I'm thinking about moving. Texas is pissing me off, brother. You know.
Hey, man. You got a great diversity.
Oh, I know it.
Group.
I know it. We do. We have
just remember, guys, 13 more days by tomorrow.
13 more days tomorrow.
Yeah, under 2 weeks.
Down, baby.
Yeah, let's hope Congress does the count, and the count has been ratified tomorrow morning.
That's it. Yep.
Hallelujah.
We'll get it tonight in the middle of the night. They'll certify it. This is all over with. Go back to your houses. Nothing else to see. That's what we're going to do. Let these little snowflakes suck it up, baby. Anyway, thank you all for being here. All of you in YouTube, on Facebook, on Periscope. We appreciate you so much being a part of that conversation that goes on in that room. It makes me so happy to see that going on. Anyway, I love you. Take care of yourself. I don't know what my schedule is. We're going to figure all that out, but I'm going to be in the blue room here after a while, so we'll have some more to talk about tonight. Anyway, I love you, and take care of yourself. Wash your hands, wear a mask, stay the hell away from nasty-ass people, and let's celebrate the victory that we earned today. Don't let them take that away from you, baby. We won Georgia. We have the Senate. We have the White House. We have the House of Representatives. We can get America's work done.
Yeah.
Let those guys get in trouble for the stuff they're doing.
Let them do whatever they want. There's going to be a price to pay for this shit.
Don't let us be involved.
Don't let a price to pay for this. Anyway,
Blue Dots know to be involved. They could stay home and watch it.
Stay home, watch it on TV. There, look at there, Bob. I saw you on TV. You was being a dick down there at the Capitol. I don't much appreciate that, dude. That kind of stuff needs to go on. So yeah, we're going to see what happens. This is not the end of it, but this is the epitome, the crescendo of what Donald Trump has done to America. This is the result of it. So anyway, y'all say goodnight to everybody, and we'll see you again soon.
Good night.
We'll see y'all tomorrow, everybody. Not sooner. We love you. Y'all take care of yourself, and we'll see you later. Bye now.
Hang in there. Hang